Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shortcut Shari, and it's another Tip Tuesday. If you've been following the last couple of weeks, I've been exploring some of the features that may be missing in the new Outlook, comparing it to classic Outlook, and why people maybe are not moving to the new Outlook. And today we're going to cover voting buttons and what your new options are, because this is one that keeps coming up. Back in my old world when I was in HR, I was also the event planner, and I would need to figure out what people want for lunch or what their dietary restrictions are. And instead of sending out an email and getting a reply all, and trying to figure out what those numbers might be, I discovered the voting buttons, which is under the Options tab. In the tracking group, you'll find Use Voting Buttons. There are some out-of-the-box options for approve, reject, yes, no, or maybe, but under Custom, you can add your own buttons. By adding the values that you want them to select from and separating them with a semicolon, you can let them select what they want for lunch. So let's do beef, chicken, fish, and vegetarian. There are also options for delivery receipts and red receipts if you need to add those as well. Let's go ahead and click Close. Now, I would add some context to this, but just for brevity, we're going to go ahead and click Send. What does that look like on the receiving end? Of course, we'd have an email here, but there's a banner that says Vote by clicking Vote in the Respond group above. So in the Respond group, instead of just reply all, and forward, I have an option for Vote. And then I can select which one I would like to have. And then click OK. To see the responses, the sender has to go to the sent items and open that message. And on the message in the show group, there is a tracking button. And this will show you what everybody voted for. Now, this at the top gives you reply totals of chicken, beef, fish, or vegetarian, and how many people responded. What are our options now in New Outlook, because we do not have voting buttons? This is a message that is in New Outlook. We do not have voting buttons. I'm going to expand the ribbon so you can see all the options. And on Insert, there's no option for voting buttons, but there is an option for polls. I'm going to click Polls, and now we can add the same choices. Under Polls, we can do multiple choice, quiz, word cloud, rating, or ranking. And then there are options at the bottom that we want to pay attention to. Names are not recorded and results are shared. So you can select or deselect whichever one of these makes sense for you. Again, we want to ask them what they want for lunch and give them their options. After you've set up your poll, go ahead and click Send. This is what it looks like on the receiver's end. So there's a poll, and we can answer it under chicken. Now, I can edit the poll because I'm the sender. I'd send it to myself, but otherwise you wouldn't be able to see the edit poll. And then click Submit. Where does that live? Where do I find the results of that poll? As the sender of the poll, I have a link here, but it actually is attached to Microsoft Forms. From the waffle button, I can go to Forms, and I favorited this one so I can kind of hide some of the other things just for security reasons and privacy reasons for my clients. But when you create a poll, it creates a Forms behind the scenes. Here's my form, and at the top you can review the responses. I can see all of the responses, and it tells me the number of people that responded with which option. I can also export this in Excel, or I can check the individual results. So I think this is actually a better option. This might be a reason for me to toggle over to the new Outlook and use polls instead of voting buttons, because these are a lot more flexible, and I can attach reports and things to this as well. Is it New Outlook or Classic Outlook? I'm probably going to choose New Outlook in this case because I have more flexibility with Forms. I hope you found this helpful. I'll be back next week with another great tip. And in the meantime, check out these great events that we have coming up. Until next time, I'm Shortcut Shari, and it's my job to make your job easier.